spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers.
Please welcome your 2026 Carolina Panthers.
Tanner Brown ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Trevor Etienne to return this. He dodged the tackle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects, everything just feels like it's in slow motion, and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap down to Young. Throwing the out route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Pass out quickly to Leggett. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Young's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Young on 1st and 10. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yards on the play. That's another Panthers first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the ground again with Dowdle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Young. He's got it near the 10. as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Young looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Young on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show, one of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down. The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Daniels off the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Daniels hit, he lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Panthers with Trevor Etienne deep to return. Taken right at the 40. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Now bring the tight end in motion. First and 10. There's a run to Dowdle. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
He was taken down.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Commanders, nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Merritt, and it for the first time. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down.
2 yards on the pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 43. Giving this to Merritt. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Washington first down.
Washington first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Short side option here. He's running left. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Motion a receiver left. 2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they only get a couple, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. Daniels to throw on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll start on the ground. Gallo can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Young to throw it. All right, Leggett makes the grab. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Into the hands of Leggett. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st down from the 41. Young on the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Short pass brought in, and they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Young throwing here. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the pistol, it's Young. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. In the gun, a run for Dowdle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. One of the tight ends motioning left. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders, nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on the handle of the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. This is ahead for about 5. And there's Nick Squirton there on the play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They're going to run again here with Kronsky Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We've set it down from 37. Daniels setting up the play action. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field, and the tone of this drive.
Daniels now on first down. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Daniels. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 7.
Now Brown on to send it away. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers, then running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the counter, Dowdle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. McMillan on the slant. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap now to Young. One's complete right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 9.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Young. That's complete till he gets. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17 at the 33-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Daniels on 1st down. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 18. And a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Here's Daniels. He keeps it and takes off. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, run for Krosky Merritt. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Going for it with Krosky Merritt. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Panther offense headed out to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The inside give to Dowdle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Young working from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 7. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders set to take over. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's running with it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Brevin Wallace has it! And the Panthers take over after returning it inside the red zone. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Panthers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And the turnover puts him right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now it's Young. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Young's going to sneak it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
This time he's looking to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. It's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now Daniels to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Man in motion, out of the slot. Daniels to throw on 4th. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. He is down to the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal, Washington.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of...
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Here he goes. Third and long. Escapes the pocket. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And this is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Brown adds the PAT. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Commanders 14.
Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, this is ETN. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First and 10 from the 43. On the ground again with Dowdle. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
This is a guy who you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. On the draw, it's Dowdle. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third. Shotgun snap now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On fourth down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And with where that punt stuck him, Brock, this is going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. This one falls incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On second and 10 now, Daniels splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Finds him over the middle. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. We'll give it to Krosky-Merritt. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
A gain of 7. First down, Washington.
First and 10 from the 32. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So it'll be second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Daniels now. He's going to tuck it and run. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. He's calling his own number again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Daniels. Oh, he's keeping it again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Some movement up front, and now backs even more against the wall.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 21.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. So 1st down from the 41. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Young. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And that last impressive touchdown drive, well, they'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. On 1st down, here's Daniels. And he's tackled for no gain.
Complete to Merritt.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte.
Brings up second
Commanders losing by 14.
15-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and run this. Shoots away from one. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. In the hands of his running back, Merritt. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
To throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, past the 40. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Daniels is going to throw again. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Throwing now. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.